Hello and welcome to Egee & Co. Property Management and Realty Company, and today we're going to be taking a look at some builds up on the ridge and beyond the Spawn Valley. This is episode 2 and I am Egee, and let's go check out some builds. So the first build we're going to look at is just beyond the ridge. I guess it's sitting on the ridge. That's where we started in the last episode of Egee Property Management and Realty. And this is the first place we're going to be looking at. This is a newer build, so they just put this together, and it's perfect for you to rent or buy if you're interested in living up here. The outside yard is real nice. We've got fence all the way around the place. There's not much of a backyard, but there is a little cave that goes down, so that comes with the place. You can't miss these nice little garden planter boxes. Looks like we're growing carrots and wheat. Luna's mountain cabin, though unfortunately it's missing a upper part here, but hey, you know what? It could be like for a draft, like instead of maybe put a fan there or something like that, put AC in. On the inside, we've got windows looking out. On the sides, the flanks of the house, there's not really much to look at. I guess there's some coal, if you're interested in looking at coal. And the furnaces are all the way up there. Hopefully nothing spills out while you're sleeping. You'd have a pretty rude awakening. So this next place is a little dodgy to get to. You have to go up these stairs and, there's a chance you might slip and fall. But follow up these steps is more steps and the house. This house is built right into the mountainside. It looks like maybe they carved it out and placed this nice little house here. Going in the front door, I get the feeling that this is a bit of a work in progress, but I think that it is mostly move-in ready. Big windows that look out, though there's not really much to see looking out, but from the front door view we have a lot of snow. I can see trees in the distance, so that's nice. This house comes with some furniture. It's got a bedroom. We have a blue bed and some carpet, and I don't know if that's a secret room or if there's a way back there, but something for you to explore if you buy this house. Furnaces and a fireplace and a nice little bench with lots of storage. So while this place maybe isn't complete and it has some strange quirks, it does come with iron, and this could be perfect for you if you're looking for this sort of thing. Yeah. So the next house for sale is right up here on top of this little hill. And before we get too far, there is the house that we started with on episode 1, and then the tunnel that we just came out of is right over there. There are some possibly unfriendly denizens that live here among the sheep. They're probably really nice if you get to know them. So, little cottage out on the range, so it's outside the protection of the valley. There is another something in construction over there. We'll look at that in just a moment, but if you want to live out here in the sticks, you're on your own. You're going to have to build your own defenses if you don't want to get to know your neighbors, or you can just kill your neighbors and not worry about them. This house is made from planks rather than wood logs and having exposed beams and stuff. These are just planks. There's no flooring or carpet. It's just grass, which, some people like, not everybody. We've got a farm in the back. There's a spider creeping around out there, keeping the flies down. We got one furnace and one workbench, but of course it's open for expansion. And hey, since the ground is dirt and grass, it's easy to bust out and build an underground, workshop or some sort of scientific laboratory down there. So before we go to the next set of builds, let's find out what the heck they're building down here. This is one of those things that probably makes more sense just to fly up into the sky to get a better look. We can get a better idea of what the builder has in mind from up here. So we've got the outline of a castle. Part of it is built there, and this is probably like a staging area. They've got all their resources and everything. And now we're going to the other side of the Spawn Valley. There's a nice little village over there that I want to show you. But before I go, this is Luna's work in progress. It looks like some kind of bridge. And on the other side is a very spooky wizard tower, whatever that is. That's probably where this bridge goes. And we're going to use this out of commission railway to make our way down outside the valley and check out this other group of builds. Hopefully this is safe. Doesn't look like it. Whoa, what happened? This is the first house we're going to look at, so let's hop up there. Not sure if this is the front door or the back door, but it has a very grandiose stairway patio area overhang, so if it's raining, it'll keep you dry. Got another little build over there we'll check out. So if this is the back door, it has a very generous patio. Good views, actually really good views. So on the inside, you can see that this is a model home. So doesn't look like anybody's living here, but they have it staged to make it interesting for you. If you're looking for a house, maybe the staging will push you over the edge so you buy it. Comes with a map of the surroundings, so if you move in here, you can see that there's a lake or possibly an ocean or something right here. Got a little snow up that way and a nice little valley. There is a basement and it goes pretty far down. I have a policy of not typically going into basement. On the upstairs, you have more of the same. It's staged very nicely. Got a lot of paintings and things. I like the architecture and the ceiling. Gives it a lot of character. We have a, possibly unsafe open fire just kind of burning away in this plank house. There's a small third level that leads to the roof. You can put anything you want up here. Maybe have like a little party. The second level has a bedroom with stairs leading to the roof. There's a bird in here. There's another room that's just kind of like a lounge or a den area. And another bedroom, though this bedroom is missing some windows. Maybe you want to put panes in here instead of blocks, so this could be just kind of set up for you. Could be part of staging. This house has two means of ingress or egress, the front door or back door or whichever this is, and there's a path with all this bamboo. Looks pretty cool. But there's another path that goes down to a little dock with wood logs where you can tie your boat up to, and there's a boat waiting for us, so let's hop in. Now approaching this house from the far end, there is a farm. This appears to be the front door, though I feel like something is missing, but I guess that means that you can pick a door out that fits your style. From this entrance, we have a whole lot of chickens hanging out in there, and then it looks like Oxalotl is hanging out in here. And I see something else up there, though I'm not sure what it is. The living space has lots of interesting paintings, lots of skeletons. We have a skull. Cute little seating area with candles and windows to look out. Little crafting area with your storage and a fireplace that you could warm up by or fall into, whichever you like. So we were just at this build a moment ago, and I opened a door and got locked out, and I came out from under there. We just looked at this house on the hill there, and now we're going to look at this one. Let's follow the path straight from that house over to this one and see what this has to offer. The architecture looks rather Norse to me. We have a stone, I don't know what you'd call those, just kind of some sort of facade just for looks on the outside. Reminds me a bit of a longhouse. The front door is just a single wooden door flanked by wooden logs, and on the inside it is nice and open. So this is opposite the house on the hill there, where this isn't staged at all, so you can use your imagination to decide where all your furniture and your belongings are going to go. The upstairs has 2 or I guess 3 rooms, one small room over here, one big room in the middle with a single workbench, and then another room over here on the side, and this one contains the stairs to come up, so you have a bit less room than the one on that side. This is a really cool house. I could see doing a lot with it. There's windows up there to bring in a little light without needing all these torches, so you could maybe take out the top ones and make it feel a bit more moody in here. So the next set of builds is quite a ways away from where we just were, so I had to use a little magic to get here. But get a load of this place. I think that it is some kind of company town. I think that we have some exploring to do. That looks like quite a drop. But we gotta go over there, so let's go. So not too far from the entrance, we have a map of the town, so that's good. We have an iron farm, a tower, a portal room, which must be that, a jail, FireworkPenguin's farm, the pit, melon farm, villager farm. There's a lot here. So I guess what we can do is just kind of take a stroll through the farm. There's a lot of machinery here, so that's really cool. This is FireworkPenguin's base. Nice viewing area. If people are down there rifling through your things, you can catch them in the act. Here's a bell. I noticed that there are no villagers or golems or anything in this little square, so that's a little foreboding. Got a nice little Sunday market. That's cool. So at this point, I'm a little bit lost. I've been walking around and I don't really remember where I started. Health and safety notice. Lava. Keep out. Oh my. The company town has a couple of really tall towers, and this one in particular is cool because you can walk to the edge and get a really good view of the town and kind of what everybody's doing. So the next round of builds is a lot like the company town. It's really far away from the EGIO spawn valley, but it is very much its own little community. The first house we're going to look at is the first house on the left, and it's a pretty small, traditional plank-built house, but it has this really cool pavilion off to the side with a little wheat farm here. On top of the pavilion, we've got more wheat and this really cool little natural, like open air, open light ceiling. That's excellent. In the backyard, there's a ton of cows. They probably come with the place. The room here on the second floor is empty. It looks like a bedroom to me, so you can put your bed maybe right there or something. It's got a little porch right off the bedroom. You got berries here. This is real nice. Little low ceiling. Oh wow, there's another floor. Oh, there's a little attic for storage and things. Excellent. And the first house on the right is quite a bit different than the first house on the left. So over here we have a plank-built house with a little pavilion with plants and everything. And right across from it we have this big, almost Gothic-style stone house with a dark roof. The entryway is really cool. It looks kind of, I don't know, Halloween-like. Maybe put some jack-o'-lanterns there and go trick-or-treating in this neighborhood. This one will be the spooky house. It's nighttime and you can really see how dark this place is. This could be like a setting for a haunted house or something. There are two big rooms on each side. They could be dining or seating areas. And then this open area down here. There appears to be a basement. I don't think that these blocks are supposed to be blown out like that. It's got its own cave. It goes way down. And actually, it looks like this isn't finished. So maybe this is one of those situations where the builder ran out of financing and they couldn't finish building the house. So now it's up for sale at a good deal. Upstairs, we have a lot more open area with two fireplaces built around the brick. So there's one on this side and then there's another one here. And we have this slightly twisty staircase going up to the top floor, and something just screamed at me. Oh, a window's busted. The next house we're going to look at is the second house on the left. This reminds me almost of a combination of these two. The front porch area steps up, and you've got somewhere to plant your plants or anything here. Downstairs, we have a huge California King-style bed right next to the stairs that go up. I was thinking that the second floor didn't have much room. Oh, it does. It has this little area back here. Cool. There's another dirt block. Is this a message? Somebody trying to tell me something? Upstairs to the third floor, we can see more lights. Chandeliers is cool. And another busted window. And that's about all I could find in this little neighborhood. So let's follow this pathway through the mountain and see what's on the other side. Made it across the bridge and we found our first resident. It's Mr. Spider. Hello, Mr. Spider. Which house is yours? Oh, it's this one here? So this is a pretty unique design. We have cobblestone walls, a copper roof, jungle wood flooring, planks for floors. Very cool. Oh, that's what's going on. This is a bamboo cutting facility. Boy, I wouldn't have known that from the outside. I guess I could have just looked in the window and seen the bamboo peeking out, and that would have given it away. Well, this building has a door right here. Let's take a look and see. Oh, so it looks like that's the villager's bunkhouse. I wonder what this place is. Oh, wow, look at this guy. Check out this map. Holy smokes, where are we? Where even are... We're right here. There's all sorts of stuff to look at. Oh, there's like another village right there, too. This appears to be the YMCA. There are cats and presumably merchants. So this doesn't look much like any YMCA that I've ever seen, so I think we're gonna bail out of here. We'll look at the statue of Mr. Villager Pillager Man in just a moment, but let's check out this quaint little cabin. So it's got that Norse style of roof that a couple other houses over here have had, and I think that it has its very own tunnel. It's got a gravel path that wraps all the way around the house with these stairs that go down kinda over by Mr. Spider's house, who is not home right now. The front door has a couple of potted plants, which is cool, and it opens up into a small but very nice and well organized living space. There's a little basement here, which is basically a little laboratory with lots of chests. On the upstairs, we have a bedroom, a pretty good sized bedroom with a big old map on the other side. We've got bookcases in case you want to do a little reading before bed, more storage, and a workbench, and whatever this thing is. Now, before we check out the villager pillager statue, I wanted to come up here and give you a look at Cat Hill. I don't know what else to call it, but there are cats everywhere. Literally, cats everywhere. The villager pillager statue overlooks a wheat farm, a bamboo farm, and a pair of bridges. One wood bridge that goes across to what is probably a mine of some sort, and then the other main bridge that crosses over to the village. But now let's go inside this thing and see if we can make it to the top. So it looks like it does have an entrance with stairs. Very nice, a working elevator, one going up and one going down. So on one side of the observation deck, you have some friendly neighbors that you can spy on and communicate through, I don't know, smoke signals or something. And on the other side of the statue, we can see the town in its full glory. And it looks like this is some sort of monument to the Ender Dragon, so these are dragon worshippers. The hills surrounding this little town and village area give you a really good view of what this whole place looks like. There's the village with a bridge that goes across, or I guess this is the village. I don't know, you'd call this a town. It's all the way up here, and then the paths just kind of drop off the cliff. And now we make our way to the castle that overlooks the village. The entryway of the castle opens up to a courtyard with gravel. There's a stables over here with one horse. Presumably some horse equipment and things are over there. How are you doing? There's a lot to look at here, so we'll start from the left wing, or I guess maybe is this the east wing, the west wing. A lot of these rooms are empty, so if you have a big extended family or a lot of friends or something, this might work out. You buy this castle and place your tables or what have you here, and there's one room. Nice little closet that opens up to another closet, so you have lots of storage space to work with. This little library area has a stairway that goes down, and you actually have to crouch to get down here. These stairs go down into an underground river that flows underneath the castle, so if things take a bad turn, you can come down from the library and then hop in your boat and float away, and nobody will even know that you've gone. Continuing on from the library is another empty room with some paintings. And this leads into a living room with 3 couches, fireplace, a double fireplace, and a dog. From here, there are more rooms. This one opens up into, actually not a room at all. It opens up into the backyard, which is kind of like a fancy patio. But this door opens up into the formal dining room. Across from the dining room, we have this big old kitchen, which is definitely big enough to have a couple cooks in here working. The kitchen has its own pantry for storing foodstuffs. And now we've reached the other side with the stables, so let's go upstairs and see what the second floor is all about. So there's a lot of hallways up here. You have one wing that goes that way with a burning skull, and I think there's going to be lots of bedrooms. So there's one there, here's a third bedroom, and another washroom. After using the restroom and looking out the window at the cows and the vacant town with nobody there, you can go right across the hallway to the battlements and look out and see the exact same thing. On the other side of the battlements is this little bar, which is pretty cool. You just go ahead and open it up. On the other side of the castle, we have more open space with more storage space. But over here is where we have the master bedroom area. So this is one. We have a double-sized bed. You can look out the window and see the statue. It's got a real nice couch with that double fireplace and 2 doors leading into the next room. One room is a big fancy master bathroom with a double sink and a big soaking tub. The other room is a wardrobe or a closet with an armor stand and chests for all of your things. But that's not all. There's actually 2 master bedrooms. This is the other one, and this is the one that has a California king-style bed with a very nice headboard. Just like the other master bedroom, it also has a double fireplace with a big old couch. Very nice bathroom with that soaking tub and windows looking out. Looks like you can maybe see the bamboo factory over there. And the other side has a walk-in, very dark walk-in closet with 2 armor stands. And I think I'm going to close that door because I don't know what else lives in there. And I think that's going to go ahead and wrap up this tour and this episode of EGIO Property Management and Realty Company. I hope that you enjoyed the builds that you saw in this episode, and if you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I appreciate all your support, and thanks for watching.